It is Thursday, August 8th in the year of our Lord 2013. How are all you doing out there? I am doing awesome as always. Wicked awesome. It's Thrash Metal Thursday! Yeah! And who better to rip things this week than Motorhead? These guys are like on speed, I'm telling you. Love Motorhead. One of my favorite hard rock, heavy metal bands of all time. These guys they're insane in the brain, folks. Today's show is brought to you by, well, how fitting, Yo Magazine! These guys are awesome. I follow their page, and they follow ours. And Yo Magazine, phenomenal. They are definitely a place you want to go to check out all your heavy metal happenings and things like that. Trust me, a lot of good stuff on there. Look them up on Facebook, Yell Magazine. Like them, follow them. They are phenomenal. Well, I'm Pudge, and it is time to bring out the Thrash Metal Thursday proper beer consumption apparatus. And, hey, I'm wearing the Russian hat, the babushkin. Gotta bring out the old Rasputin Imperial Russian Stout, baby. Oh, yeah. North Coast Brewing Company, Fort Bragg, California. And look at the percentage on that, 9%. This stuff used to be 11.6. I don't know what happened. I guess they decided it was too huge. Well, either way, it's still wicked strong. Power beer opening apparatus, proper technique, and a good pop. Hell yeah. And some good shredding, of course. 45-degree angle edge of the beer consumption apparatus right over the keyboard because I'm just that damn good. It's like 98 degrees outside with a heat index of 103, and I'm drinking this. Not smart. But I'm in an air-conditioned home. Cheers to beers for all you pros, they say in Germany, kapai, as they say in Japan. Oh, this is so good, folks. Straight all day on that one. Intense. Well, you know what? I think it actually tastes better at 9% than 11.6. It was almost too strong for it. Give that an A+. I think it's the first time I've had it at 9%. You can taste the flavors more. You didn't even notice the alcohol. Wow. Lots of birthdays, folks. Lots of them. Let's burn right through them. Right off the bat, my own cousin, the wonderful Christine Taylor. An absolute sweetheart of a lady. A wicked hardcore New England sports fan all the way. Red Sox, Patriots, Celtics, and Bruins. The ageless wonder that Christine is. No doubt about it, Christine. How have you remained so youthful? Oh, I get it. I know why. Because you're like me. You enjoy life. You and your awesome husband, Tim. And remember, Tim and Christine were featured as our couple on the St. Patty's Day celebratory edition. Yep, they dressed up big time. And they kicked some ass. And Christine, happy birthday, cuz. Hope you have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy it. A big hearty cheers and beers for you. Tim, you spoil your better half. I know you will. You're a hell of a guy. Love you guys. Have a wicked awesome day. And then we got, in no relation that I'm aware of, Michael D. Taylor. Another one that follows the show heavily. He chimes in on a lot of trivia. Let's bring out We Are Motorhead by Motorhead. Oh, yeah. Impact, baby. Impact. But Mike Taylor, we have two Mike Taylors that follow our show and page. And I know them both from Mafia Wars and Song Pop and all kinds of stuff. And they both love the show. And Michael D. Taylor, awesome guy. Happy birthday to you. Hope you have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy. Big hearty cheers and beers to you, my man. And then we got Jerry Purwanto. Purwanto. Jerry. Or is it Yuri? G-I-R-I. I know Yuri from Mafia Wars. We love whacking schmucks and schmuckettes. Good team. Hope you have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy, Yuri. Hope you enjoy the show. Big hottie, cheers and beers to you. And thank you for your support. Much appreciated. Vic Amesqua. This guy I work with down here in Texas. He's a badass crew dog and a great leader of men, women, and its. And Vic, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Haven't seen you in a bit, man. Where you been hiding, huh? Well, hey, hope you have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy the big hottie. Cheers and beers to you, my man. Hope you enjoy the show. And now this guy, I worked with in California, the land of fruits and nuts. And he was born the same exact month, day, and year as our man Vic. And I'm talking about you, Brian Smith. Brian Smith, a big badass bubble chasing son of a gun, big tall mofo. And Brian, what's going on, my man? I hope you're doing well. Hope you have a phenomenal day. Party hard and enjoy. Celebrate like it's 1969. Minus the acid and drugs. Hope you enjoy the show. And then we got a lovely lady that I've known for 23 years. The awesome B. Patadog. I know her because she's a fine outstanding graduate of Marcus Vineyard Beach High School class of 1994. And B, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. No, I did not need the Facebook for your birthday because I've had that thing memorized since the day I met you. And besides, August 8th, that's pretty easy to remember, isn't it? But B, hope you're doing well. Hope you have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoying a big hottie. Cheers and beers to you, my friend. The pride of Aquinnah, Massachusetts. A lot of great people there. Oh, another perfect day. That's right. Well, I don't know about the perfect weather here because it ain't perfect. Another perfect day. Motorhead. It's a Motorhead dedication episode, folks. And how about a big happy birthday to my man Scott Fry. Badass crew dog I worked with in California in the land of fruits and nuts, better known as Western Nevada. Scott, what's going on, my friend? How's life treating you? Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoy the show. And folks, excuse me, Scott was actually an extra in the movie Armageddon. I never forgot that. You lucky bastard. That's alright. I'm in the movie The Race to Space. And that was filmed in California while I was living there. I met James Woods and Annabeth Gish. And they are awesome. And Alice D. Linz, who was in Home Alone 3. Wonderful young man. Right. So, minor tangent, but it's important for you, Scott, because you and I are both movie stars. And brother, I salute that. We're famous! We should have our picture on the Wiki Spots. Well, happy birthday. Enjoy the show, my man. Cheers and beers for you. And then we got the lovely Kelly Donahue. And she flies on airplanes for a living. That's right. And what she does is she makes sure everything's set straight and all that good stuff. You know, basically what she does is she's Lord Overseer. It's pretty cool. She's the boss of the airplane. Hell, who says the pilot's in charge, right? Not with Kelly. Besides, who's going to mess with her? She's a wicked hardcore Pittsburgh Steelers fan, and her awesome lesser half, John Don, as I like to call him, John Donahue. He's a badass crew dog, and I worked with him in jolly old England. Wonderful folks. And Kelly, you better make sure your wonderful man, John, spoils the hell out of you, and I know he will. You guys are awesome, and I miss the hell out of you big time. Hope you enjoy the show. Party hard and enjoy. Cheers and beers. Heather Greenwood. Now here's a lovely lady that is mom to a lot of kids. See, her and her wonderful lesser half, Donnie, they're from Massachusetts. And they got the accent, and I love it. They're wicked hardcore New England sports fans. They got a wonderful family. She's a good Christian woman. Good Christian family. Wonderful family. Be fruitful and multiply. By golly, you do it. Hell yeah. Hey, lots of fun, huh? Hell yeah. Well, Heather, miss living with you folks out in the old Shepherd's Grove in jolly old England, village of Stanton. And Heather, hope you have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy a big cheers of beers to you. And Donnie, you better spoil the better half. Your better half nicely. Do it, brother. Take it from the love, doctor. I know what I'm talking about. All right. Well, finally got through the birthdays. Folks, Our trivia question yesterday was absolutely phenomenal. It really was. You're gonna like this. Now, one of the songs that I've played on the previous edition of Beer and Song of the Day a while back, called Ace of Spades, was kind of the catalyst for this question. Okay? In fact, I even went to my good buddy Kevin Sherman, who's a heavy metal extraordinaire expert, good stuff like that. I'm like, dude, I need your help, man. I need a good question that ties in to Motorhead. He's like, dude, I got you covered like a blanket. And this question got a lot of action. It got almost as much action as Jenna Jameson in her prime. And the question was, why is the Ace of Spades known as the Dead Man's Hand? And what does it consist of? Well, I should have reworded the question because I got set straight by a few of our fans. And Kev, you and I, we got to plan that a little better next time. Because it's technically not just the Ace of Spades, but it's the Ace of Spades is in the hand that is known as the Dead Man's Hand. And I'll explain in a moment. Right now, I'm looking for something. Uh-oh. I got buried. Catalyst. Bear with me. Alright. Well, our good friend Jonathan Hemel, a badass God GCS posse for life, a legend of a man I worked with in jolly old England. He's from Louisiana, better known as Southern Arkansas. Just kidding, Jonathan. And he works here in Texas. That's right, it is known as Western Louisiana. And Jonathan said aces and eights. Well, I knew a Texas Hold'em player would get it right. I knew that. And Jonathan and I have played Texas Hold'em many times together, okay? Now, according to Jonathan, reportedly, the hand that Wild Bill was holding when he was shot. The aces and eights. Jonathan, you nailed it, buddy. Wicked awesome job. You, my friend, get a love Dr. Salute. You were the first to answer. We had another one that answered. There were a number of responses in there. Now, I got to give a very special shout out as I bring it around. Oh, screw it. I know, Kev, you helped plan this stuff out with me on this one, but I know we were going to do Run Around Man before this song, but I'm talking about the Ace of Spades, so we're playing Ace of Spades by Motorhead first, okay? Bear with me. He says you have to stick to the script, right? Ace of Spades by Motorhead. I freaking love this song. This is one of my all-time favorites. Ace of Spades! Almost makes you want to show off Liv Bory again. Remember her hunting a Baby of the Day with the ace in her... Oh, God. Alright, folks. Well, this is awesome. My good man, my buddy, Jack Thomas, a badass leader of men, women, and its, that I work with down here in Texas, otherwise known as Southern Oklahoma. Jack Thomas wrote a nice big paragraph. He said the Ace of Spades is a card, not a hand, and is not the Dead Man's Hand. Well, sorry, sir. You are correct. I apologize. Lord, I apologize. Nobody's perfect. If I was perfect, I'd be playing third base for the Red Sox. Okay? The Dead Man's Hand is commonly accepted as two pairs. Aces over eights. All black, spades and clubs, in a game of 5-card draw. Well, hot diggity dog damn, Jack. Jesus. This is allegedly the hand held by Wild Bill Hickok when he was shot in the back of the head by Jack McCall in 1876 after being coerced into sitting with his back to the door against his better half, or against his better and previously employed judgment. I'm sorry. The value of the fifth card has been disputed time and again, but it is widely accepted that Mr. Hickok had discarded the fifth in favor of a draw card, but the game was interrupted by the murder. The hand they factually held, and whether or not there was a fifth card in hand at the time of the shooting remains in dispute. So basically, he had the two black aces, and I know I'm flipping off the bricks right now. Well, that's the science of flipping off the British. So we'll do it that way. And two aces, two eights, okay? So apparently that is why it's known as the Dead Man's Hand. Excuse me. That is wild. Jack swears he did not look that up. Jack, dude, I can't even hang with you, man. I love Dr. Salute with a standing ovation. With much respect. Jack Thomas, not only a leader of men, women, and hits, but a freaking walking brain. Jack, you're a badass mofo, and we need more like you in the world. Do me a favor. Be fruitful and multiply some more, will you? I salute Jack. I don't have Jack, but I got beer. Cheers and beers, bro. Wicked awesome job. Alright, let's get to the next song, eh? Runaround Man! Hell yeah! Motorhead, of course. Alright, folks, let's do out some Motorhead facts. And I want to thank my man Kevin Sherman for grabbing these for me. He's like, dude, man, why don't we talk about them a little bit? I'm like, okay, do me a favor. Grab the facts to me, would you? Hey, if people want to see stuff, I ask them to help me out. You help me, I help you. It's business. That's what we're talking about. And Kevin, being a former administrator on Beyond Song of the Day, he knows what to do. So, and he had time to do it. So thank you, Kev. Wicked awesome, bro. Now, Motorhead is an English rock band formed in June 1975 by bassist, singer, and songwriter Anne Fraser Kilmister. Kilmister. Now, there's a badass name right there. And he's professionally known by his stage name Lemmy, Lemmy, who has remained the sole constant member. Folks, he's been in this band for 38 years and he's still going. The band is often considered a precursor to or one of the earliest members of the new wave of British heavy metal, which re-energized heavy metal in the late 70s and early 80s. To date, Motorhead has released 20 studio albums, 7 live recordings, 5 compilation albums, and 5 EPs. EPs are extended play for you kids out there that don't know about records, okay? Usually a power trio, they had particular success in the early 80s with several successful singles in the UK Top 40 chart. The albums Overkill, Bomber, Ace of Spades, and particularly No Sleep Till Hammersmith cemented Motorhead's reputation as a rock band. As of 2012, Motorhead has sold more than 30 million albums worldwide. Holy shit. Motorhead's lyrics typically cover such topics as war, good versus evil, abuse of power, I like this one, promiscuous sex. Not just sex, but promiscuous sex. Substance abuse, not my style, folks, sorry. And most famously, gambling. Hell yeah, I'm up for gambling. The name Motorhead is a reference to users of the drug amphetamine. The band's distinctive fang-faced logo with its oversized boar's tusk chains and spikes was created by artist Joe Patagno, in 1977 for the cover of the Motorhead album and has appeared in many variations on covers of ensuing albums. The fang face has been referred to variously as War Pig and Snaggletooth. The band is ranked number 26 on VH1's 100 Greatest Rock Artists of Hard Rock. I'm telling you, I think Motorhead's better than that. Okay? That's just my personal opinion. Speaking of that, let's bring out some roots. How about Motorhead by Motorhead? Self-titled song. Probably one of the, I think it was like the first one. Folks, let's talk a little bit about Lemmy Kilmister for a moment. This guy's a real acid trip. He used to be the road manager for Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Basically ELP. Yeah, he was the road manager for them. I had no idea. He was also briefly a roadie for Jimi Hendrix. Holy shit. I had no idea about that either. Kilmister formed Motorhead in 1975 after being fired from the band Hawkwind. Motorhead's original name was Bastard, but was changed to Motorhead after the last song Lemmy wrote for Hawkwind. I bet Hawkwind's regretting the fact that they got rid of Lemmy, huh? Now this is cool. If some of this music sounds familiar, you'll know why in just a moment if you're a wrestling fan like me. Motorhead provided the entrance music for both WWE wrestler Triple H with Play the Game. You know, I am the one, I'm the game. I knew there was a reason why this band sounded so familiar when I heard Triple H's song. And Triple H's wrestling stable Evolution with Line in the Sand. So yeah, obviously, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, Triple H, he is definitely, he's got to be a huge Motorhead fan. And he's plowing Stephanie McMahon because they're married. That lucky son of a bitch. Oh, Stephanie McMahon's hot. Hey, Lemmy likes to watch pornography on the tour bus. Hey, what's wrong with that? We're men. We like low men, for the most part. I know I do. I love women. Now, check this out, folks. This is a good one. Lemmy is often seen as the most hedonistic artist on earth. Is it hedonistic or hedonistic? I've never figured out how to pronounce that word. He claims to have done speed for over 20 years. He even past the age of 60. And by the way, he's 67 years old now and still going strong. I guess speed's working for him. But even past the age of 60, he claims he still does drugs every day, eats lots of junk food, and drinks a bottle of whiskey every day. He claims to have had sex with over 3,000 women during his life. Well, life on the road, that doesn't surprise me. Rumor has it that when Lemmy asked the doctor for blood purification, the doctor said that his body is so adapted to speed that pure blood would kill him. Wow. Lemmy's something else. Lemmy Kilmister. I want to party with that guy. And no, I will not do drugs. And drugs are absolutely stupid, in my opinion. I think drugs deserve that. You know? It's my opinion. But hey, you want to do them? That's your business. Don't sell them to me or my kid or my wife. And I'll drink to that. Alright. So there you go. There's some great Motorhead facts for you. Now, what we need to do... Couldn't spill a drop. I actually spilled a drop on my face, but I covered that. Alright, there, no alcohol abuse. Alright, let's bring out, as we bring out the hunk of the day, we're bringing out Killed by Death, Motorhead, and who better as the hunk of the day than 67-year-old badass speed drug addict, hardcore crazy wild man, porn lover, Lemmy Kilmister, lead singer of Motorhead, founder of Motorhead, absolute bad mofo. Look at this guy. I want to party with you. This dude looks ultra cool. He really does. Let's bring out some celebrity birthdays real quick. On this day in 1937. Yep, definitely Dustin Hoffman's birthday. Dustin Hoffman's 76 years old today. Hard to believe, but it's true. How about this tennis legend? Roger Federer, 32 years old today. As is actress Megan Good. She is fine. They're born the same month, day, and year, August 8, 1981. The late, great Esther Williams passed away not too long ago this year at the age of 92. Esther Williams, born this day in 1921. I'm sorry, she was 91 when she passed away. Connie Stevens, actress, 75 today, milestone birthday. Mel Tillis, country singer, 81 today. Dave the Edge Evans, he's the vocalist, guitarist for that wonderful band U2 that we all know about. He is 52 today. How about Scott Stapp? Well, who's that, little doctor? I know you've heard of the band Creed if you're a alternative fan like me. Creed, lead singer, Scott Stapp, 40 years old today. Lemmy Kilmister. Read that. Yeah, let me blow it up for you. Lemmy Kilmister has had sex with your mom. That's quite possible that he's had sex with your mom. I hope not. What? 3,000 women in his lifetime. You never know. Maybe he's your father. That's possible. The late, great Rory Calhoun, born in the state in 1922, passed away in 1999. Donnie Most. Well, who's that, Love Doctor? Anybody who's a fan of Happy Days knows Donnie Most. Ralph Mouth. That's right. Hard to believe he's 60 years old today, but it's true. Lemmy's a smoker. He's a whiskey drinker. Got the Jack there. He's freaking. This dude's insane, man. I'm telling you. I guarantee it'd be fun to hang out with, though. Guaranteed. How about the discoverer of the North Pole? African American badass Matthew Henson, born this day in 1866, passed away in 1955 at the age of 88 years old. And him and Robert Peary discovered the North Pole February 6, 1909. How about that? Lemmy hanging out with Ronnie James Dio. That's freaking cool. Two legends. Don't get offended, Christians. Hey, it's heavy metal. What do you want? Rena Mero, better known as Sable. That lovely sex pot from WWE Wrestling. 46 years old today. She was the first WWE diva to pose in Playboy. And boy, did we love that. I know I did. And remember that time she had the topless outfit with the hands? That was incredible. Live on a pay-per-view. Wow. How about Robin Quivers? That's right. Famous for being with Howard Stern for many, many years on the Howard Stern Show. African-American lady. I think she kept his show straight, personally. Robin Quivers, phenomenal. 61 years old today. Listen to it. Just read that for a moment, will you? Kids, turn your heads. You know the main thing in life. A sense of humor. Lose that. You're dead or you're done. I'm sorry. You might as well blow your fucking brains out. That's a quote by Lemmy Kilmister. Wow. It's a good quote, though. I like it. Have fun. Enjoy life. And I guarantee you he does, and I know I do too. I don't go as hardcore as he does, but I definitely enjoy life. Hey, Mark Wills, country singer, 40 years old today. Drew, is it Lachey or Lachey? L-A-C-H-E-Y, Drew of 98 degrees. He's 37 today, though. How about that? And then we got Jerry Tarkanian, Tark, famous basketball head coach, 82 years old, college basketball hoops coach. College hoops coach. Jeez, I can't even talk straight anymore. How about late, great Italian director Dino De Laurentiis. Yeah, Dino De Laurentiis, I think that is. Born in the state in 1919, passed away in 2010 at the age of 90. And then Donald Belisario, director-producer of Quantum Leap and a few other good shows out there. 78 years old, still going strong. Love it. And, oh, God, his daughter's freaking smoking. All right. Speaking of smoking, I think it's time we bring out the babe of the day as we bring out Overkill. Oh, I forgot to mention one more birthday, and I knew I was going to forget it. It popped up late on the old Facebook. My man Chris Perkins, badass crew dog I worked with in jolly old England. Happy birthday, brother. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Bro, hope you enjoyed the show. Awesome guy. And I bet you love the old heavy metal. So, Chris Perkins, cheers and beers, brother. Let's finish this one off with a live song. Live version, Overkill, Motorhead. This one's long, but oh my God, this is insane. And so is the lovely Tina Marie, who thank you to our good friend Jen Henriksen. She's a former babe of the day on our show. She's a promoter of our show. T-Quad, check out, oh Christ, I can never remember. T-Quad 9550, something like that. Look on our Beer and Song of the Day page. And look at the pages that like us. that lovely tattooed goddess Jen Hendrickson. Look her up. Look up her page. Like her page, please. And thank you, Jen. And Kevin, you helped work this magic too, for hooking us up with Tina Marie, who said, yes, I would be glad to be Babe of the Day on Beer and Song of the Day. So we have a real Babe for Babe of the Day. Tina Marie, thank you for your support. And we're going to post this up on your page tonight. We're going to promote your page. You are freaking gorgeous. And she just started her page like a month ago, folks. Look up Tina Marie. Okay? See if you can find the search for her on Beer. You can find her page on my own personal Facebook page. You're a friend of mine. Look it up. Tina Marie. And look at the booty on her. Oh, by the way, Q-Cell Photography, they're phenomenal. That's the same photographer that hooked us up with all those great pictures of Jen Hendrickson. Well, he's a phenomenal photographer, and I'm going to have a talk with him and let him know that I would like to promote his page, because he obviously does great work. What do you think, Jen? You think he does great work? I know he does great work. In fact, maybe our good friend Kristen Lloyd Dozani ought to look into him as another photographer, if she's in the area. But she hooked up with a good one, and you'll see soon enough. But not today. There's some shredding right there. And that's some awesomeness. Tina Marie, you're freaking gorgeous. She's been on magazine, baby. She's famous. Smoking cover model Tina Marie. Oh, and she is smoking hot. Hot. Real hot. Damn hot. Look at that wonderful asset of hers. Good God. And she shoots people. Yeah, baby. Damn, Jen. We need to find more like her. I'm telling you. Our friend Jen promotes, look at that ammo Tina, huh? Yeah. Fine, and don't mess with her. She'll shoot you. That. How cool. Whoa. Wow. How cool to bring out a badass song and bring out an incredible lady. Alright, we got a lot of this day in history. Let's get to it. On this day, August 8, 1990, Pete Rose, baseball should-be Hall of Famer, begins 5-month prison term at Marion, Illinois Federal Prison Camp. I think that was tax evasion. If not, that was betting on baseball. Hey, you should be in the Hall of Fame as a player, okay? Enough said on that. On this day, 8/8/88, that's right, August 8, 1988, temperature hits a high of 88 degrees in New York City. That's awesome. That's crazy H right there, baby. August 8, 1987, Lynn Cox becomes the first person to swim from the United States to Russia across the Bering Strait. I mentioned that yesterday. I didn't know she was the first person. Now you know. August 8, 1976. The Chicago White Sox suited up in shorts. Must have been a hot day in Chicago, huh? Hot and windy, maybe. Windy City. August 8, 1968, Jerry Park is approved by Mayor Jean Drapeau for interim use by the Montreal Expos. Well, the Montreal Expos, expansion Major League Baseball team in 1969, used that park for 8 years. Le Parc Jarry, as they called it. Now you know. 50 years ago today, unbelievable. The Kingsmen released Louie Louie, and radio stations labeled it as obscene. Little did they realize that 7 years prior to that, Louie Louie, the original, was done by Richard Berry. No relation to Chuck that I'm aware of. On this day in 1961, the Hamilton Tiger Cats of the Canadian Football League beat the Buffalo Bills of the National Football League 38-21 in Hamilton, Ontario. But prior to that, the NFL teams always beat the CFL teams. The Buffalo Bills have had bad luck for so many years. Oh, on this day in 1960, I mentioned it because it's been shown off on this show before. The song Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Yellow Polka Dot Bikini by Brian Hyland hits #1 on the charts. On this day in 1949, Bhutan, Land of the Dragon, becomes an independent monarchy. Awesome. On this day in 1929, the German airship Graf Zeppelin begins a round-the-world flight. On this day in 1922, the Pittsburgh Pirates set a record of 46 hits in a doubleheader against the Philadelphia Phillies. On this day in 1920, we all wish more baseball could be like this. Detroit Tigers beat the New York Yankees 1-0 in the shortest American League game ever, 73 minutes. Wow. Damn, listen to that. On this day in 1900, the first Davis Cup tennis competition, named after Dwight Philly Davis, begins at Longwood Cricket Club in Massachusetts, greatest state in the nation, and it is won by the United States 2 days later. On this day in 1890, the Daughters of the American Revolution organizes. I doubt they had any daughters left when they organized. I don't know. On this day in 1876, Thomas Edison patents the mimeograph. On this day in 1864, the Red Cross is formed in Geneva, Switzerland. Thank you, Clara Barton. Red Cross, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. On this day in 1855, Smith & Wesson patents they patent metal bullet cartridges. Thank you. On this day in 1844, the same year the past Blue Ribbon came into existence, Brigham Young was chosen the Mormon Church head following the death of Joseph Smith. On this day in 1815, Napoleon Bonaparte set sail for exile on St. Helena. Good. Bite me, Napoleon, you prick. On this day in 1786, Congress adopts the silver dollar and decimal system of money. Also on this day in 1786, Jacques Belmont and Michel Picard are the first to climb to the top of Mont Blanc. How about that? That would be a mountain. And on this day in 1709, the first known ascent in a hot air balloon, Bartholomew de Gusmão, it was indoors. Interesting. They couldn't have gone very high, huh? And finally on this day in the year 70, the Tower of Antonia is destroyed by the Romans. Aw, damn. Well, let's drink to the end of the show. Empty as the brain cells of an average Yankee fan. Now it is. Folks, you know what time it is, right? Damn right, Reverend Dr. B. Folks, it's time to make like a fetus and head out, so everybody take care. Work an awesome night and day. Peace be the journey. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't drink or die, my spray drink. All you might kill yourself or somebody else. And drinking and driving is dumb as being a Yanks fan. And what's dumber than that is rooting for douchebag cocksuckers like Eli. Oh, I'm as good as Tom Brady. Yeah, in your friggin' dreams. Manning, or men slapping women, or animal abuse, or racism, or people that welch on bets. That's Wild Bill Hickok. Well, I didn't know if he welched on a bet there. Or anybody who supports the Defender as a member of the Westboro Baptist Church. Things like that are just plain stupid. And definitely deserve a big fat GFY. Folks, I'm out of here. I'll see you tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Jack Thomas, you are a BMF. Bad. Bo.